New movie Avalon opens nationwide today. It has been highly praised by critics in its limited release. And our man in Hollywood, Jim Brown, says that one of the reasons it works so well is a young actress named Elizabeth Perkins.
Honey, don't count. Just...
I'm doing good, honey.
You're doing wonderful.
Thank you.
Writer-director Barry Levinson put together an ensemble cast for his latest movie, Avalon, including actors Elizabeth Perkins and Aidan Quinn. Their characters are based on Levinson's own mother and father and the immigrant struggle, and growing up in a Baltimore that is now only a memory.
What?
I'm pregnant.
You what?
I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding.
You have great news like that? You wait until now to tell me?
Well,
This is
I would have
incredible.
told you sooner, but the streetcar discussion got in the way. I mean, it didn't seem like the proper time for me to try to get in the fact that I was pregnant again.
I'm second generation Greek. My grandparents immigrated through Ellis Island and through Philadelphia in the 20s. So I can relate to the immigrant struggle, you know, from that point of view. But in terms of a large family, no. My sisters and my mother and my father are all over the country. We're on different sides. We're everywhere. Barry has an incredible way of pulling you into his story or pulling you into the memory of his family and making you feel a true part of it.
Perkins, who is perhaps best known for her role opposite Tom Hanks in the comedy hit Big, says Avalon is the first time she has ever been involved in an ensemble cast movie. And she recalled her first meeting with Joan Plowright, who plays her mother-in-law. Plowright is one of Britain's foremost actresses and the widow of Laurence Olivier.
She finally walks in. I said, "Oh, Miss Plowright, it's such a pleasure and an honor to be working with you. It's so very wonderful to meet you." And she just looked at me and said, "Oh, well, we're not going to start with this now, are we?" And from that moment on, you know, whatever fear or, you know, whatever, you know, armor I'd sort of put on myself to suit myself to work with this, you know, incredible actress was just taken right down. And it was just, let's just get in the trenches and act.
When Elizabeth Perkins finished shooting her scenes for Avalon, she moved on to her next movie called He Said, She Said, and came right back to Baltimore to shoot that film.
You know, every street corner has a Barry Levinson memory, and every time you walk down that street, you remember that memory. There were some places that we actually doubled up shooting on. I mean, I'd pull up to location. I go, "No, we're not. We're not shooting here. We can't be." But yeah, it was very hard for me to let go of him in Avalon when I was there again. Very hard.
Avalon, with Elizabeth Perkins and an ensemble cast, opens nationwide today. For today, Jim Brown, NBC News, Hollywood.